going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Mike, and today on this episode we're going to be talking about how to sit and ride your electric unicycle. So this is something that a lot of riders do not know how to do. Funny enough, you would think that more people in the EUC community sit and ride their unicycles, but that is not the case. Probably because many unicycles don't come with seats, so you find yourself not having anything to sit on, but I was lucky. I have a sit on my electric unicycle, and in a second I'm going to be showing you everything you need to ride the unicycle, as well as the 4 important rules that you need to know on how to sit and ride. So let's do this. So first and foremost, you need to have all your gear. So if you look here, I have my knee pads, I have my hand protection, and I have my helmet, and of course I have my electric unicycle. Last but not least, I have my seat that goes on the electric unicycle. I'm gonna put on my gear and go outside and show you. So the first rule of seated riding is the placement of your butt and the placement of your feet. Okay, so if you look in this unicycle, you would see that on my seat I can divide it into 3 parts, right? 1, 2, 3. You want to be sitting closer to the last. So if I'm going to be riding this way, my butt is going to be on the section of the seat that is closer to the back. Okay, that's rule number 1. And part of the rule number 1 is that your feet are gonna be closer to the front of the foot pedals. Your feet are not gonna be flat on the pedals like you expected, right? When you're sitting this way, your feet are gonna be on the front part of the foot pedals, and your butt is gonna be at the back part. That is what gives you the ability to actually just put your feet and ride. Okay, and that is rule number 1. All right guys, rule number 2. How do you stop an electric unicycle? Whenever you want to stop on the electric unicycle, all you have to do is tilt your back up, lift your back up like this, and that slows you down and you come to a halt. And how does this work? So this works by adjusting your weight on the unicycle. So you're not going to be able to brake with your feet. Remember, your feet are like front facing like this, right? You can't even put the back of your foot down unless you have like some unique weird flexibility or something, but most times your feet are going to be like this. So that's why you have to be able to lift your back up. So when you lift your back up, you stop, and when you tilt forward some more, you go faster. Okay, you go faster. So let's try that. Remember, forward, speeding up. How do I slow down? I tilt my back up and I come to a halt. And that is rule number 2. Rule number 3 is that you need to find your center. You need to find your midsection, your balance, right? So let me show you how that works. Remember, move, and now move my weight around. See? See? So whenever you tilt your weight around, you change your position. So you do the same thing with your hip. You can also stretch your hands out if that helps you. Of course, that helps everyone, but if you're on a group ride, you don't want to keep stretching your hands out, because if you keep doing that, someone on a 1-wheel or on a unicycle can just run into your hand, and that is really going to hurt. Okay, so let's try these 3 rules and see what we have learned so far. Okay, feet on the front part of the pedals, butt at the rear section of the seat. Rule number 2 is that when you want to brake, you tilt your shoulders back and move your weight to the back, and that slows you down. If you want to go faster, you go this way. Rule number 3, You move your hip side to side as well as your shoulder. Oh, look at this squirrel. Oh. Move it side to side, and basically that gives you the ability to maneuver. And rule number 4, your protection always. Alright? Always protect yourself first. Don't worry about your ride. Let it protect itself. Just protect yourself first. And that's all you need to know to be successful while riding your electric unicycle. Thank you for having watched this video. If you haven't subscribed by now, go ahead and do that. What are you waiting on? And as always, I would see you when you see me. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And until next time, peace.